Hi, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to know very important topic from the logical reasoning part, that is directions. If you take any examination, for example, if you are preparing for the MBA examinations like CAT examination or PGCET examination, any examination for any placement, for any interview, the most important topic is the directions. Minimum one or two question will be there from the directions. So it's very important to know. We are going to learn in this video from step by step, from starting beginners levels to advanced level. We are going to solve the questions from different levels, and we are going to know the basic knowledge about the directions. Without wasting time, let's deep dive into my video. Let's go. Okay, everybody, we now first of all study the basics of directions, because for any aptitude or logical reasoning, anything basics is very important. First, we go with the basics and then we solve the problems so that we understand how to solve the questions. Okay, one by one, step by step, we go. First, we are going to study the basics of directions. Directions basics. See, as you know, and as I know about, there are mainly four directions. That is, everybody should know, must know, and I think everybody know: north, south, east, west. Exactly 90-degree between two main directions, north and east. The same, similar to all other directions. Okay, there are another four sub directions. That is, between north and east we get northeast, between south and east we get southeast, between south and west we get southwest, between north and west we get northwest. See, between the direction and subdirection, the angle degree is 45 degree. You must know this one, because when we are going to solve the questions, this and all is very important. Okay, these basics are very important. 45 degree between subdirection and direction, 45 degree, it is similar to all. Okay, keep remember this. Next one is right, left. When you're moving towards north, for example, if you're moving towards north, you should assume. See, main in a logical reasoning part, the very important thing is the imagination part. If you have a good imagination, you can easily solve the questions. If you don't have imagination, it will come when you solve the problems. Okay, let's go. See, for example, if you're going towards a north, assume that you are going towards north. What is the right of you? The right is this side, left is this side. See, if you know this and all basic knowledge, when you are going to solve the questions, you can directly write right turn. For example, if a man going towards north and takes the right turn, means you can directly write. Otherwise, you will get some confused. So have this basic knowledge. For example, if you are going towards east, you should assume that this is you. What is the right? This is the right. This is the left of you. If you are going towards west, this is you. What is right and what is left? You tell me. This is right. This is left. If you are going towards south, this is east. Sorry, this is west. This is south. You assume that like this. This is right. This is left. See, always north and south opposite. Right opposite, left also opposite. Same way east and west also. Right is dead opposite to the east. Left of east is dead opposite to the west. You should remember this. Okay, these four are very important when you are going to solve the problems. And next basic knowledge is, what you should know is reference point. For example, if A is here, if he is moving southwest and taking means, and again moving to the east direction, it is the ending point. They will ask the question, what is the direction of A from the B? See, A direction from B, B direction from A. See, these both varies. The answer varies. For example, A direction from B, the reference point, the very important thing is here, reference point, from where they are asking. From B, what is the direction of A? Direction of A from B. That means here you should make the plus symbol. You should make the plus symbol. From B, what is the A direction? This is what? This is north, this is east, This is south, this is west. That means north and west between northwest. Northwest is the direction. Simple. For example, what is the B direction? If they ask the B direction, second one, from A, that means what you should do? Should make again the diagram. They're asking B direction from A. This is the reference point. From A, what is the direction? See, this is the east. This is what? South. Between east and south is the southeast. So the direction is southeast. Answer is southeast. Here, northwest. So answer ways. The most important thing in this is the reference point, where they are asking, whether they are asking from A or from B. You should remember this. Okay, next important concept is knowing the distance, means knowing the Pythagoras theorem. In the problem they'll ask the distance. That time you should know the Pythagoras theorem. I think you have studied mathematics, so you are seeing this video. See, the very important thing is Pythagoras theorem. If you want to find the distance between one from the starting point to the ending point, like consider this is A, B, C. You know the Pythagoras theorem. This is hypotenuse, this is opposite theta, 90 degree. This is adjacent, ADJ, adjacent degree. So what is the formula? AC square hypotenuse square is equal to AB square, that is opposite square, plus BC square, adjacent square. For example, they will ask the question like, what is they will be given the distance AB, that is 3, and BC, that is 4. You should use to find the hypotenuse. Okay, you can apply here 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square plus 4 square, how much? 3 3 is 9, 4 4 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. And AC square, square cancel, square root 5 is the answer. You can write in a hypotenuse AC, the distance between AC is pi. If they are given in kilometer, or meter. Okay, like this you are going to find the distance. You'll be able to use this basic knowledge in the problems when you are solving the problems. Okay, we go and solve the problems nearly, I think, 20-25 questions from basics to advanced level. Just be with me, that's all. And next basic important thing is clockwise and anti-clockwise. See, for example, they'll ask a question. This is a clockwise, I'll tell you the clockwise direction, clockwise movement. Anti-clockwise is dead opposite to that. This is anti-clockwise direction. They'll ask, for example, if a man moving towards north turns a clockwise, means this is the clockwise direction. So you should have the imagination, this is a clockwise direction, and turns a clockwise means he turns towards his right. That's all. Exactly 90 degree. Turning means exactly 90 degree. Okay, if the man is moving towards the north and turns anti-clockwise, means this anti-clockwise direction, he turns this side. This is a 90 degree. So you should know this concept. This is a clockwise direction. This is what? Anti-clockwise direction. See, my handwriting is not that much good, but understand. Okay, you will be understanding. Next important thing in the direction is shadows. Okay, the two things you should know. Sun rises in the east. You know that. If the man facing towards north, where does shadow falls? Shadow falls exactly opposite to the sun. This is sun, means shadow falls exactly opposite to the sun. His shadow falls towards the west. This is a shadow. If the sun is in the sun rising, means in the morning, they'll ask in the question, in the morning means sunrise. Otherwise they will ask in the sunrise. Okay, if for example in the sunset, means sunset which side? West side. Sunset, this is the sunset. If he is facing towards north, where does his shadow falls? Exactly opposite to the sunset, exactly opposite to the sun, that is east side. You should know this basic knowledge. Okay, you should know this basic knowledge when you are going to solve the problems. It will make you easy. Okay, we'll solve one by one. See, this is all the basic knowledge what you should know. We now go and start to solving the problem so that you will understand clearly, properly. Okay, let's go. Okay, all see, these are the simple questions. Now we go step by step. Okay, first we solve the simple questions and then we solve the complex question, advanced question, from beginners to advanced. Okay, we apply the basic knowledge what we learnt up to now. Say a person walks 5 kilometers north. You be follow with me. Okay, you'll be able to get what I'm doing. A person walks 5 kilometers north. For example, see, this is the person position. Walks 5 kilometers north. They're given he walks north, that is 5 kilometers, and then turns right. See, this is what is the right to him. If he is moving towards north, this is the right, this is the left. You should know this before only. That's what, no, I already explained 5 6 concepts of basic concept. You master that, this will become very easy. Then turn the right side means you should directly say that turning right side means 90 degree, exactly 90 degree, that is right towards him, and walks 3 kilometers. Okay, and what direction is he facing? See, they are asking just a simple question. First of all, you should understand a question. Okay, if you don't understand question and if you overthink the question, the answer will become wrong. So first understand a question. They are not asked according to the starting point what is the direction. If they asked according to starting points, you'll make a plus mark and you'll get the direction. But they just said what direction is he facing now, that's all. What direction is he facing? He is facing towards east. Very simple answer, that's all. We'll go to the next question. See, Ravi is facing east. Wait, I'll tell you. Ravi is facing east, okay? Ravi is facing towards east. This is the east direction. He turns right means what is the right and left when he is facing east? This is the right, this is the left. When he turns right, then again right. Okay, first of all, Ravi is facing towards east, okay? And then he turns right side, okay, this side, and then again right side, this side. What is the direction is he facing now? He is facing towards west. The answer is simple. You should know if he is moving towards north, if the right to him is this, left to him is this. If he is moving towards south, opposite, like if he is moving towards south, the right is this one, left is this one. You should know these basic concepts. Okay, very simple question. We go with the next question. Meena walks 6 meters south. Okay, Meena, if she is here, she walks 6 meters south. Okay, 6 meters, and turns left side. What is the left and right? This is the right, this is the left. Turns left and walks 4 kilometers. Okay, 4 kilometers, no problem. What direction is she facing now? Which direction is she facing? She is facing towards east. Very simple. This is east, this is north, this is south, this is west. Which direction is she facing? East direction. That's all. Simple question. These three are very simple questions. Okay, now a boy walks 4 kilometer east. It is a position, starting position of a boy, and walks 4 kilometers. This is the east direction. Okay, 4 kilometer, and turns right. What is the right to him? If he is moving like this is the right, this is the left. Right side, 3 kilometers. Turns right again. Okay, right side. See, in this question, they are not asked means they are not mentioned that how many kilometer does he travel after the right turn here. They just told he just turned, that is 90 degree right side, that's all. You should not confuse with the question. See, remember, study means understand the question first of all properly. If you understand, it will be very easy. Okay, like see, they just given boy walks 4 kilometer east and turns right side and walks 3 kilometer, but here they just told he turns, that's all. They have not mentioned that how many kilometers he walked after that. They just mentioned that he turned. Okay, how far is he from starting point? This is the point, like a reference point. From a starting point, from here, how far is he from to the ending point? How far? That means this is the distance what we should find. This is the distance what we should find. How can we find this one? We know that Pythagoras theorem. Here the Pythagoras theorem comes. This, for example, it is a diagram. If you consider A, B, C, this is A, this is B, this is C. We know that this is a distance 4, and we know the distance this is 3, and we know we want to find this distance. How can we find? We know that, see, formula AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. What is AB? That is 4 square plus BC, how much? 3 square. What is 4 square? 16 plus 3 3 is 3 square is 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. That is AC square. Square root, square cancel and square root. The answer is 5. Square root of 25 is how much? 5 kilometer. The answer is 5 kilometer from A to C. Very simple. You should know these basics. Okay, first of all, these are the basic questions. We solve the very important and very complex questions at last. Okay, let's go one by one now. See, the question is, a man moves 12 meters north. We should enjoy when we are solving the questions. Okay, a man moves 12 meters north. Okay, this is the north direction. 12 meters they have given. Okay, 5 meters east after that. 5 meters. Okay, 12 meters south. Okay, 12 meters south. 12 meters south. How far is he from a start point? This is a starting position. How far he is? This is the distance they are asking. How far? See, this is a rectangle A, B, C, D. How far is he from A to D? See, opposite sides are same, 12 and 12. Then these opposite sides will be also same. If this is 5, this is also 5. So AD is 5 kilometer, sorry, 5 meters. So answer is 5 meters is the distance from starting point. See, here you should use a common sense. Okay, for example, A moves to north 12-meter means you should draw like this. After that he moves east 5. Okay, after that he takes right and moves 12-meter. That means you should not write like this big one. This is a common sense. Okay, if this here to here is 12-meter means you should draw the same thing, 12 meters. You should not draw more than that. If they ask 8 meters means you should draw just only this much, this much. Okay, like that. You should use some common sense when you are drawing the diagrams. Okay, next question. Next very simple question. Okay, a dog runs 5 kilometers south. For example, dog is here 5 kilometers south. Okay, 5 kilometers south. And next what it does, 5 kilometers east, turns this side, and 5 kilometers again east, and 5 kilometers north, again 5 kilometers. If it is 5, it is 5, then it will also become 5, because it is 5 going exactly perpendicular, means exactly perpendicular to above 5 kilometers north. And what is its final direction from start? Again the same question, from here to here what is the final direction, means final. They're not asked here distance, they're asked a final direction. See, final direction from the starting, they're asking from the starting. Remember, understand the question, the reference point is start, from the starting, from here what is the direction. They're not asked from the ending point. Okay, from the starting what is the direction. If you draw the line, this is what, east direction, east direction. From the starting it is east, it is north, it is west, it is south. So it is the east direction. The answer is east. There asked the direction, east is the answer. Another thing what normally we friends we do means, we draw 5 kilometer. Okay, we draw 5 again. Okay, they asked again 5 to the above north means they will draw like this much, 5 meter, 5 kilometer. If you draw 5 kilometer very small line, then why are you like writing 5 kilometers very big one? So it's a very wrong method. Okay, you should use some common sense in this point. Okay, when you're solving, apply your brain. That's a very simple question. We go with the second next question. See how much, if you solve the questions, you will be good at solving the questions. Okay, any complex question, I'm actually covering all the scenarios of a directions. If you are able to solve this and all, you will be strong enough in the basics so that you can solve any type of a difficult question. Next is, a boy walks 6 kilometers west. For example, a boy is here 6 kilometers west. Okay, then 8 kilometers north, above 8 kilometers. Okay, what direction is he from the starting point? They're asking from the starting point, this is the starting point. From here what is the direction? Wherever they ask, just make the plus point, write the north, this is south, sorry, this is south, this is east, this is west. What is the direction? Where is he from? The ending point is here. From the starting point, what is the direction? Just make a line, north and west, in between north and west. So the answer is northwest. The direction from starting point is north west. Very simple. Next question is what? If north east becomes south, what does west become? See, this is a another type of question. Okay, in this scenario what you should do, you should make the diagram what I have already given, already explained in the basics concept. You should make the diagram. This is east. Okay, this is what north, this is what west, this is what south. You know that this is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest, this is northwest. Okay, if northeast becomes south, if this northeast becomes south, okay, it comes to here, What does west becomes? What does west becomes? Very simple question. See, you apply your brain here. See, if northeast becomes south means it is traveling in the, it is moving in the clockwise direction. That is what, one, two, three. That is, this is a clockwise direction. It is moving clockwise direction. You should observe here how many position it has moved. This is the first position after leaving the northeast. This is second position. This is third position. It came from northeast. It came from here to the third position. So northeast becomes south. In this scenario, they're asking what does west become? Very simple. West, after leaving the same way, you just rotate that compass in your brain. Okay. Otherwise, you do here simple thing. If west is here, after leaving the west, move to the third position, first, second, third position, same in anti-clockwise direction, sorry, clockwise direction. What it becomes? West becomes northeast. West comes to here. So the answer is west becomes northeast. Very simple answer. Next question, let's go next. See, if south becomes northeast, what does east becomes? Again, if in this type of questions, you should make the diagram. Otherwise, you will get some confused. Okay, you shouldn't. If you should not confuse means you should make some diagram. Southwest. This is northwest. See, they're asking if south becomes northeast. If this south becomes northeast, okay. If south becomes northeast, what does east becomes? Their question is as simple. So you should remember. See here, it is moving. South becomes northeast means it is moving in the anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Very simple. Anti-clockwise. So how many positions? This is the first position leaving the south first. This is second. This is third. South is becoming northeast for the third position. The same way, how does east becomes? Same. Rotate the compass to the anti-clockwise direction. East becomes. See, for example, east is here. First position leaving the east. Second position and third position. So east becomes northwest. East becomes north. Northwest. Very simple. Like these questions will be there. These are all foundational questions. Okay. And next question. A drone flies 6 kilometers north. Drone is here. Flies 6 kilometers. Okay. And 8 kilometers east. 8 kilometers. Okay. 10 kilometers south. 10 kilometers. See, if it is 6 means you should draw a line somewhat bigger than 6. 10 kilometers south. What direction is it from start? From the starting point, what is the direction? Make the plus point here. Wherever they ask, make the plus symbol. Okay, so that you will be easily solving the question. You will be getting some idea where does which direction does it is there ending point. Okay, what direction is it from starting? This ending point, what direction is it from starting? Okay, you know that if this is east, this is what south. It is between south and east. The answer is southeast. Southeast is the answer. Very simple. Let's go to the next question. See, the main thing in the direction is making the diagrams. If you are good enough to do the diagrams with the given data of your question, you can easily solve the question. It doesn't matter how much difficult level it is. Next one, a bike moves 9 kilometers west. Okay, for example, bike is here 9 kilometers towards west. 12 kilometers south. Okay, we make 12 kilometers south. How far and in what direction is it from starting point? See, from starting point, from here, what is the direction and distance? They ask both. So far we are just dealing only distance and only direction, separate questions. Here in this question they ask both direction and distance. Okay, from here what is the direction? We can easily say what is the direction of ending point from starting point. See, from starting point, you should remember from starting point means you should make plus symbol. This is what south, this is what west. So it between south and west, what is the answer? Southwest is the answer. Direction, we need to find the distance. Same thing, Pythagoras theorem, a b c. If you consider abc as a triangle, this is a 90-degree. What is we should find ac, that is hypotenuse. AC square is equal to opposite plus opposite square plus adjacent square, that is 12 square plus 9 square. 12 12 is 144 plus 81. If you solve this, you'll be getting the sum answer. Okay, if you solve this, you'll be getting some answer. Put here, this is the answer. It will become answer. Very simple. Next, go to the next question. A man is facing north. Okay, he turns 90-degree clockwise. These are the type of clockwise and anti-clockwise questions. Okay, see, for example, a man is facing north. Okay, this direction. He turns 90-degree clockwise means what? This is a clockwise. 90 degree means exactly 90 degree. That is right turn. Which direction is he facing now? He is facing towards east. Simple question. That's all. Go to the next question. A woman is facing east. Okay, woman is facing east direction. What is east? This is the east direction. She turns 180-degree in anti-clockwise direction. This is anti-clockwise direction. You should make this diagram. If clockwise, this is the diagram. Anti-clockwise, this is the diagram. 180-degree anti-clockwise means if it is a 90-degree, then add a 90-degree anti-clockwise this side. So she turns exactly opposite to the east. That is opposite is west. If she is now turning this side, she what direction is she facing now? West is answer. West. Very simple. Okay. Okay, you are facing south. Yes, I am facing south now. Turns clockwise 270 degrees. See, you make this clockwise direction with this one. If if you don't understand, just make a plus symbol here. You will easily understand. Turn clockwise 270 degrees. See, this is a 90. This is a 90. This is 90. 90, 90, 90. Add 3 times that is 270. Means he turns to this side. This is the direction 270 degree. What is the direction? Final direction east. East is the answer. Without asking directly left turn, they are asking with respect to degrees. Okay, angles. You should uh, remember these methods. Okay, for example, make the plus symbol there. For example, he is facing south. This is a 90-degree turning clockwise direction. You should make this diagram 90-degree, 90-degree, 90-degree. This is total 270-degree. That means he turned this side. This is east direction. Very simple, like that. Okay, make diagrams, you will get it easily. And last basic question is, in the morning a person shadow, see, this is a shadow type question. Okay, a morning, see, in the morning, they asked in the morning means sunrise time. A person shadow is towards his left. What direction is he facing? Very simple question. Make the diagram. Morning means sunrise in the east. Okay, the shadow is towards his left. See, if he is facing towards the north, where does the shadow falls? Opposite to the sun, so falls this side. This is a shadow. Okay, what is the right and left of him? This is the right, this is the left. So answer is a person's shadow is towards his left. Means this is the left side shadow is falling. So he is facing towards north. The answer is simple. See, in case if he is facing towards south, for example, sunrise time, if he is facing towards south, let us consider. Okay, if he is facing towards south, where does his shadow fall? See, this is the right, this is the left. It falls towards the right of him, because where is the sun, that opposite to that the shadow falls. Okay, in that question they asked a person's shadow is towards his left. If he is facing towards the south, the shadow falls in the right side, so the answer will become wrong. Only the answer becomes right when he is facing towards the north, then only the shadow falls in the left. The answer is very simple. What is the answer? Facing towards north. That's all. Now we go and solve some advanced level questions where we apply all these basic knowledge whatever we learned up to now and apply here, and we solve this type of questions. Okay, let's go. Let's go one by one. We solve these questions. A person walks 2 kilometers heading east. Okay, a person is here 2 kilometers. Okay, heading east, then turns south and continues for 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers. He then takes a left turn. What is a left of 6? I mean south. If he is moving, this will become right. This will become left. Left turn and walk 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer, and then finally turns north and walks 10 kilometers. If this will become 6, north means somewhat bigger than 6. If this is 10 kilometers, let us assume. How far is he from and where he began? That means from the starting point, how far is he from to the ending point, and in which direction? They're not asked in which direction. How far is he now from the where he began? Okay, means that means from starting point. How far we should find this direction? How can we find this type of direction? A very simple thing. How can we find? You tell me. We can find. See, if we make a small line, extend this line here. If this is one, this will become like a rectangle. If this one becomes rectangle, if this is 1 kilometer, the opposite also become 1 kilometer. Do you agree? You should agree. Okay. If this is 6 kilometer, this is 6 kilometer. If it is 1 kilometer, if it is 1 kilometer, so E1 and 2, this total will become 3 kilometer. Okay, if this is 10, total is 10. If you minus this 6, we'll get this one. Okay, so 10 minus 6 is 4, so we got 4. Okay, and we want this direction, we want this distance. How can we find this one? Just as it is, Pythagoras theorem. Apply Pythagoras theorem. That is what AC square is equals to, see, I have solved I think nearly 2-3 times. You just go ahead. Okay, AB square plus BC square, directly solve. 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, that is square root of 25, that is 5 kilometer. The answer is 5 kilometer. Very simple, panda. Let's go to the next question. Very simple question. Means I hope it's somewhat difficult, I don't know. Let us try. Current moves 3 kilometers towards north. Current is here, moves 3 kilometers towards north. Okay, 3 kilometers. Takes left turn. Okay, left turn. And walks 2 kilometers. Fantastic. He turns left again. Left means this is left, 3 kilometers. Okay, this is 3 again. Then he turns left one more time. One more time. What is the left and right? This is a right. This is a left. So left and one more time and walks another 3 kilometers. See, if it is 2, remember, if it is 2, here they're asking he moves 3 kilometers, means what, bigger than the 3. Okay, bigger than the 2. What is the distance between his current location and his starting point? See, from it is a current location, it is a starting point. Okay, the way you make the diagrams, it what matters. Okay, if you don't make the diagrams properly, you get confused. Okay, make the diagrams with some common sense, use your brain, that's all. They're asking what is the distance between here to here. What is the distance, you tell me. See, if it is total is 3, this will become rectangle. This is 3, this is 3, opposite sides are same distance. This is 2, this will also become 2. When 3 we minus 2, 3 minus 2, 1, so this is 1. So what, how far is he from starting point? 1 kilometer. Very simple, funda. Let's go solve next question. A man travels for 15 kilometers to the east. Okay, fantastic. Then turns left. Okay, this is a left. Walks 4 kilometers. Okay, after that he turns left again. Okay, and walks 12 kilometers. See, if it is 15, 12 is somewhat less than 15. Okay, 12 kilometers. How far is he from where he started and in which direction? They are asking from starting point, how far and what is the distance. Okay, we should find from the starting point. See, we can find first of all direction. If this is a north, this is a what, east, it is here. So what is this? Northeast. So we have two options, northeast. Okay, fantastic. We should find the distance. How can we find this distance? Just make a line here. Okay, extend the line here. We know this will become like a rectangle. If this is 12, this will also become 12 from here to here. This will become 12. Okay, in 15 we minus this 12. Okay, 15 minus 12, we will get the answer 3. This is 3, no, this is 3, so we got this 3, this point 3. Okay, if this is 4, this will also become 4, so we got this is also 4. So we need this distance, so we are going to find this distance. Just a b c, a b c. So same, it is Pythagoras theorem. As I already solved so many questions here, just have this one, ab square is equals to 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9. I'm doing directly. Okay, square root, that is what, 25, the 5. The answer 5 kilometer northeast. Very simple question. Okay, let's go. So next question, I think, yeah, probably it is somewhat uh, bigger, means like some complex wise question. Complexity is more in this type of questions. So let us see whether it is a very advanced question or not. Okay. Ramesh school lies 10 route 2 kilometer to the northwest of his home. Okay. Let us consider it is his home. Ramesh school lies 10 route 2 kilometers to the northwest of his home. What is the northwest? See, whenever you get this type of questions, let's just make the plus symbol. This is a north, this is a west. The northwest is this one. To the northwest, this is exactly 10 route 2 kilometers distance. Ramesh school is here. This is a Ramesh school. School. Okay. His father office is located 10 kilometers directly south to the school. It is a school. 10 kilometers south is father office. Okay. There is a cinema 10 kilometers to the east of school. I think they have forgotten. There is a cinema, means it is, I think, cinema hall. Okay. There is a cinema hall 10 kilometers to the east of a school. It is school, means what is the east? This is the east. If this is 10 kilometers, if it is 10 kilometers, here there is cinema hall. Okay, fantastic. No problem. Let's go. What is the distance and direction of the cinema hall from his father's workplace? Workplace means from here. They're asking the distance between the father office and his cinema hall. How can we find the distance and direction? See the what is the direction? Where does they have asked? What is the distance and direction of the cinema from his father's workplace? From his father's, okay? Should properly understand the question. From his father's office, they are asking the direction from his office. It's from here. You should make the plus symbol here. What is the direction of his cinema hall from your office? This is east, means this is east. So this is north. So the answer is between the north and east is northeast. So do we have the answer here? Yeah, we have two answers here, northeast. Man, we have two answers now. What to do now? We find the distance. How can we find this? It's very simple. They have given directly. If it is school to cinema hall is 10 and school to office is 10, we can easily find this one by the same Pythagoras theorem. I am applying directly, that is whole square is equals to 10 square is 100 plus 10 square is how much? 100. 200, that is 200 square root. If we cancel and put a root, that is 100 into 2 whole square root of 100 into 2, that is 10 root 2. Answer is 10 root 2 kilometers northeast. Very simple funda. If you want, I can do again. Very simple. Apply the Pythagoras theorem to the diagram. You'll get the answer. Next question. Let's go. Next question. See, Mohan, who initially faces south. Okay, they are asking Mohan, who initially faces south. He is facing towards south. I walks 10 meters forward. Okay, 10 meters, and then turns right. What is the right of south? This is right, and walks another 5 meters. He then makes a series of left turns. Series means they are asking series of left turn. Only left turn he makes. Walking 5 meters. What is the left of him? This is the left. 5 meters. I'll do once again. I'll write the diagram properly. Okay. If you don't do write the properly, you'll get some problems. Walk 10 meters forward. Okay. Who initially faces south and 10 meters. Okay. And then turns right. What is the right? This is the right. 5 meters. Then he makes a series of left turns, walking 5 meters. This is the left 5 meters. Then 10. That is what is left of south. This is left how many? 10 meters. If it is 5, more than 5, the diagram should be, line should be 10 meters. And then again left, because they are just told a series of left. Okay, series of left. Here 5, here 5, here 10, and again finally 15. If it is 10 and it is 5, it's a common sense that is here, because it is 10 means it is 5 means 5 plus 10 is a 15 meters. Use some common sense. Okay, what is his current distance and direction from the point where he began? This is the from he means from the starting point. They're asking what is the direction exactly east. Can I say exactly east? Why can I say? Because see what is the distance. For example, if this is 10, what it will become? Just expand. This will become 10. Okay. If it is 5, if I extend this will become a triangle. Sorry, rectangle. So it is 5. If it is 5, this will also become one of the rectangle. If opposite sides will be same. If it is 5, it is also 5. So 10 plus 5 is a 15 meter. This is 15 meters. This is total is 15 meters. So same direction, same distance he traveled from here to here, means from coming to there only. So exactly east to the starting point. It is noun thing. Okay, we find the answers? Yeah, east is two options. Okay, let us go and find it. For example, see, in some questions they directly give with only one direction. If for example only option having the east, you can tick it. Okay, sometimes you don't want to find the distance also. See, in this case we should find a distance because in both options they have given east. What is the distance from here to here? If it is, see for example, how can we find? If it is 5 and this is 5, see this is a rectangle. I'll make you wait. It's simple. See, if it is 5, this line is 5 means if it is a rectangle, the opposite side it will also become 5. The total thing is 10. They have given 10. 10 minus 5 is how much? 5. That means it is 5. This line is 5. This line, this line will become 5 because total 10. See, I'll write here. This is total 10. Only up to here is a 5. 10 minus 5 is a 5. This is a 5. So if it is 5, this one will also become, means because the exact opposite side will also become 5. So 5 meter, it is as 5 meters east. East direction, 5 meters is the distance between the starting point and ending point. So the answer is first option. Very simple. Let's go and solve another question. See, I think probably this is somewhat, I think so it's somewhat difficult. Let's see, okay. Ashok began moving in the southern direction. Okay, Ashok is here, moving southern direction, means south direction. After covering 50 meters, okay, 50 meters, he turned right. This is right, and continued for 30 meters. Okay, 30 meters, no problem. He then turned right again, and walked another 100 meters. This is a common sense. If, for example, it is a 50 means 100 meter means somewhat bigger than that, 100 meters. Okay, he again took a right turn. This is a right turn, and walked 30. See, 30 meters. Okay, before stopping, in which direction is he now located from where he began? Means from starting point, what is the location and how far? Same thing. Apply your knowledge. What is the direction he is? This is east, this is north direction. Do we have answer? Yeah, we have only one option. We can directly tick to this one. We can directly tick. If you want to find the distance, very simple. If it is 50, it will also become 50. Okay, in 100, if you minus 50, it will become 50. Only this distance is 50. So same, it is also rectangle. Can you see this? This is also rectangle. So if it is 50, it will also 50. The distance is here 50. 50 meters north. Very simple. Let's go. Next question. Okay, dear friends, see, this is one of the fantastic question, I think so. Let's solve this one. Bina left her home to visit a temple. She first walked 10 meters straight north. Okay, 10 meters. Simple funda, 10 meters. And then turn left side. This is the left side. And walk 3 meters. Okay. And then right again 5 meters. Okay. Then left again. Okay, this is 2 meters. And then right to walk 5 meters. Wow, fantastic question. Yeah. 5. She just moving to temple. That's all. And then again right to walk 30. I think probably comes here 30 meters. How far is she from her home now and in which direction? This is a home. How far? They're asking what is the distance and direction from the point, from the starting point. They're asking what is the distance and direction. How can we say it? We want direction and distance. Okay, let's solve. We just extend here. You'll get the lines. Okay, it is a rectangle now. If this side is 3, this is also 3. Just extend this one. If this is 2, this is also 2. Okay, I think you got it. Just extend this. If it is 5, the opposite is also 5. 5 plus 5 is both 10. If this full is 10, and this will also become 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Yeah, we got it, 20 meters. Now they are asking the direction and distance here to here. We need distance. If this is 3, opposite to here is 3. If this is 2, the opposite side is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. This from here to here is 5. Just see, from here to here is 5. Okay, from 30, this total is 30. Okay, just I'll write here, total is 30. From here to here is 5. In 30, if you minus 5, 25 is the answer. So 25, this is a 25. From here to here we got 25. So we got 25, this one. Okay, they are asking this direction, this distance, how much distance. First of all, from the starting point, this is a home point, just make a plus symbol. This is north and this is the east. So northeast is the direction. Where do we have the answer? Yeah, we have a northeast. We can directly click the answer because only one option with the northeast. Okay, from here, see, observe, from here, if it is a north, this is a east. So northeast is the direction where the temple is located to, from the starting point, means from the home of Bina. Okay, what is distance? Just apply the Pythagoras theorem to this one, you will get the answer. 20 plus 20 whole square, I'll do directly. That is, if I'll do directly, just I'll drop everything. Okay, just do directly. A, B, C, let us consider this is 25 square, 25, there is 20. That we need this one, just I'm doing directly. Okay, 20 square is 400 plus 25 square is 625 and 1025. Okay, and square cancel, square root of 1025 meters. Do we have answer? No, we don't have. They just given 1025 meter. That means it is a grace marks. See, you should be confident enough when you solve the question. If you solve the question, then you should know that you are doing in a right manner. If you are confident enough in your answer, that means you should directly say that it is a grace mark. You should not worry about why they are just given 1025. No, why they have not given square root of 1025. And again, you should not solve from starting. Okay, this is also one of the tip what I need to give to you. In any examination, just try to find. If you do in a right manner, you'll get some answer. If that doesn't matches, that means sometimes question also will become wrong. Okay, will be wrong. So like in our case, see, this square root of 1025 is answer, but here they just give 1025 meters, so it is a grace mark. Okay, just we go with the next question. I think probably this is the last question we solve and we end up. An individual moves 6 kilometers in the week. If she is here, he or she is here at 6 kilometers towards our west direction, and then heads 5 kilometers north. That is 5 kilometers north, and after that he walks 6 more kilometers to the west. 6 more kilometers. This is 6 more kilometers. What is the total distance from his initial point? That is from starting. What is the distance and what is the direction? They're asking. What is the direction? Tell me. Very simple, funda. What is the direction? See, he's here. He goes 6, and again 5, again 6. From here to here, what is the direction? Just make a plus symbol wherever you want to. From where they are, from the starting point. This is the north. This is what west. This is between the north and west. So northwest is the answer. Do you want to find the northwest? Where is he? Is only one option, that is the northwest. You can directly click. Whether right or wrong, check other ones. Find the distance. Okay, how can you find the distance? You can easily find the distance. How can you find? 6, 5, 6. From here to here they're asking. Okay, we'll find the distance. How can we find? We extend this line. Okay, we extend this line and we make this one as a rectangle. We'll make this one. If it is 5, the opposite side also becomes 5. We know that. Okay, if it is 6, okay, if it is 6, the opposite also becomes 6. So this 6 plus 6 is 12, this is 5, this is the diagram what we got. A, this will be P, okay, A, P, B, if it is 5, it is 12, find this one by the Pythagoras theorem. How can we find Pythagoras theorem? We easily find by the formula. I'll do directly again, okay. If you don't know, go and see first questions, first three questions, first 3 or 5 questions, okay. You'll be getting the idea. That is what 5 5 is a 25, okay, plus 12 12 is a 144, 9 6 1 169, square cancel, square root, root over 169 is 13, that is 13 kilometers. Do we have answer? Yes, we have answer, 30 kilometers northwest. See, a simple tip, if you get a direction, only one option is there, you just directly tick that. You don't want to waste in finding the distance and all. If you don't have only one option with some directions, you should go and find the distance also, okay. This is what I wanted to tell you. Please have a strong basics first of all, and then go and solve the complex questions. Practice makes man perfect. Practice as many as you can, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.